Smart, smart, do. We are the children, the children of God. Come, come, come. We change our world. We have what it takes to do it smart and make it smart. Welcome to our Smart Do.
Class 6. Hello. Welcome for our Class 6 science lesson. And I want to take you through waterborne diseases. And the waterborne diseases are diseases that are caused by contaminated water or consuming or getting into contact with contaminated water. Such diseases are known as the waterborne diseases. And examples of such diseases, we have a disease by the name cholera. We have the cholera. And we have bilharzia, and we also have typhoid. These are the most common waterborne diseases that I want to take you through. They are diseases that are caused by drinking or getting into contact with contaminated water. To start with, I want to mention more about cholera. And cholera, being one of the waterborne diseases, it is caused by drinking contaminated water or food that has been contaminated. And this disease is caused by a bacteria, and the bacteria mostly affects the intestine. The bacteria produces toxin in the intestine, causing the following signs and symptoms. So therefore, I'm going to take you through the signs and also the symptoms. The difference between the signs and the symptoms is the signs can be seen and the symptoms, they are felt. Therefore, number one, once one has consumed or has drunk contaminated water, it has the bacteria, the cholera bacteria, known as the fibrous cholerae. What they cause into the body is that they cause the person to develop severe vomiting. The person vomits severely. Number two, the same person also develop what we call violent diarrhea. And the diarrhea, how do you tell the difference between the other type of diarrhea and this one? This one has a white substance. It has a white mucus. And for that reason, we call it lice water diarrhea. Lice water diarrhea because of the mucus. It has white mucus in it. And the vomiting and diarrhea is rampant. And if these two occurs, you expect this person to develop a problem known as dehydration. Dehydration is loss of water in the body. So it can also cause acute dehydration, that is severe loss of water. If you pull your skin this way, it gets back to its position because in your skin there is enough water. But the moment you lose a lot of water and pull the skin, it cannot get back easily. Therefore, when these people vomit and diarrhea, it can lead to dehydration. And because there is a problem with the abdominal part or the stomach area, we don't say the person has a stomach ache. We say these people have abdominal pains. Abdominal pains. This is pain on the lower side from the diaphragm downwards. This part, you develop severe pains. What I'm calling the abdominal pains. Cholera is a serious waterborne disease because if not treated, it can kill within 24 hours. Can kill within 24 hours. Within 24 hours, if not treated, it kills within 24 hours. And therefore, the moment there is an outbreak, the government encourages people to observe proper hygiene, mostly in their cover your food, because there are some vectors that can transmit the same disease, and these vectors are like flies. Flies are known to transmit the bacteria from stool. If someone defecates or diarrhea on the service, then the flies, the house flies, happen to land on that. Then they land on someone's food. They will transmit. Therefore, flies are known to transmit cholera. They are vectors. Vectors are disease carriers. Housefly is known to do that. Those are the signs. What are we going to do to prevent cholera? Number one, ensure that you drink well-boiled water or water that is treated with chemicals. 2, observe high standards of hygiene. Do not cover your food, mostly when you are in cholera-prone areas. It mostly outbreaks when there are floods. Number 2, there is a vaccine but the only problem with the vaccine, it is only given when there is an outbreak because it only lasts for 3 days. The other waterborne disease that I want to take you through is what we call the bilharzia. Bilharzia is caused by worms. And these worms are known as flukes. It is caused by special worms we call the flukes. And these worms, mostly, the difference between this one can only get through the mouth, either through water, contaminated water. But bilharzia can get into the body through any part of the body. Because these worms have ability to pierce the skin and get into the blood system. The flukes, number one, the flukes are found in fresh water. You cannot get them in the sea, fresh water, because they'll be dehydrated by the sea water. They are found in fresh water, and they get to the body through the skin. Therefore, anyone working in a flood area or in a marshy area, like those people who work in the rice fields, they ought to wear protective clothing like the gumboots and the gloves to protect themselves. Bilharzia, once it is passed through urine and stool, and once it is released into the water sources, it spreads. And if it gets into fresh water snails, it multiplies even more. The flukes attack they attack the bladder. There are 2 types of flukes. There are those that attack the bladder, and there are those that attack the intestine. Once they attack the bladder, you urinate blood. Blood that has the blood-stained stool. That is the intestine. The intestine are affected. If the bladder is affected, you urinate blood. They also cause skin rash, or the rash on the skin rash. If the worms are many, they also cause fever, but not immediately. After the infection, you develop fever after 1 month. After a month, those are 4 weeks. After a month, they also cause abdominal pains. The last waterborne disease is typhoid. Typhoid is also caused by bilharzia. It is also known as typhoid fever. It mostly attacks the intestine. In Kiswahili they call it homa ya tumbo, because it affects the intestine. One of the funny signs is that it causes the headache, and it has attacked the intestine, but you develop a severe headache. Number 2, you also develop the rash on the skin rash also. It also has the skin rash. Number 3, you also develop abdominal pains, abdominal pains. You can also develop fever. Therefore, some of the similarities are almost like the ones that are here. And diarrhea, which is not a mass, we call it mild diarrhea. Now, I want to finalize by saying to keep away or to keep off from such waterborne disease, ensure that you drink well-boiled water. Have a good day.